Alright, it's time to continue Nahida's second story quest. Now, since last time, well, we're just gonna go see that dragon, aren't we? It's a really nice looking area. But let's just run past here. Hopefully nobody notices. They noticed. Pay no attention to me. Hello.
Hold the line.
Come on. How are you blocking this? Thank you.
Everyone hold hands. Allow me. Here.
The last one standing. The coward. Sniping from afar.
I see everything. We could do with some more fortune.
There's a thing here. Somewhere. Oh. Okay.
It's not much further.
It-
Follow me. We're close now.
The time of day changed. I was about to get something, Nahida. Oh, what's this? Okay, where is it? There it is. Odd place for some bird eggs. Okay, so this way... somewhere. Ropes. Why are ropes tying this down? Oh. We have to climb on the ropes. Mona allowed me to not fall from there. Neat.
Provisions are vital.
Excuse me.
Hey! Shadows of fate. Positions.
Ow.
I can feel its power lingering and shifting around us. Sometimes it feels distant, but other times it seems close. This is its way of warning us. It has already noticed our presence.
So is a sandstorm because of The dragon? No, stop sliding. God, I hate the sliding. Another thingy.
I see everything. Let me scribe. Here. I'm getting sick of this.
Well, that's okay because it's over now.
Curiosity deserves a reward.
So would these like fly away if they weren't tied down or something?
We won't be able to see anything if we keep going that way. Hey, look! Something's over there!
Oh. Oh my god!
We found it. A pep, the Dendro Dragon.
It is a lot bigger than I thought he was going to be, so I guess it's not the thing we saw in the trailer.
I knew it would be big, but not that big.
Puny god, puny human, leave my domain. Frail life forms like you cannot survive in the endless sands of the desert.
I mean, they're not endless. They're pretty contained within an area.
A pep, we're here to save you.
I do not need saving, especially not by you, brewer. You are no different from Amen. Both of you have only existed for a fraction of what you know as time. Yet you call yourselves lords of this land by leaning on the heavens' glow.
Which one's a moon? Or Ammon, however she pronounced that.
You're better off paying attention to your path ahead, as you will fall where you've fallen before.
I know that you hate both gods and humans, but you've grown too weak now. Can't you let go of your hatred, even for only a moment?
Let go. For only a moment. Foolish boor. You will find no gratefulness from me, even if you heal me. You will only be reviving the dragon that will destroy Sumeru and the Seven Nations.
No, you're ill, that's all.
That I am. Time will bring death to all. It's unavoidable. Although I am gravely ill, my mind remains clear. I am different from the ancient dragons that came to terms with you.
There's no need for this. There's no point in fighting. What we need is the truth.
The truth. The shackles that the God of Wisdom cannot escape from. I have paid dearly for the truth, and you shall do the same soon enough.
Hey, don't leave! Careful, something's coming. Ah, what is that?
Oh, those are different.
That before?
Yeah, I've never seen those before either.
It's our family.
Huh? They're your family too? But they don't look anything like fungi. External form not important. Inner nature say.
The composition of their elemental power is identical to ours. In other words, they're residents of our homeland.
Is this what they've become after experiencing the apocalypse?
This is also a form of adaptation, although a most gruesome and pitiful one. Many of our family members never made it out of the Dendro Dragon. They've gradually taken this form in order to survive the apocalypse.
Is there any way to avoid fighting them? Hey! Can you guys talk? We're here to
Seems not.
They've given it their all just to survive.
They're being drawn by the fire seed. Only its power can temporarily free them from their pain. All that remains are the instincts to survive and search for energy needed to do so. Everything else has been discarded in the process of adaptation.
So this is the result of forbidden knowledge. Would our world become the same if forbidden knowledge was allowed to rampage across Teyvat? Like fish struggling on land, unable to find a single puddle of fresh water in the entire world.
Yeah.
Yes, but please try to be gentle with them. They are not evil in nature. All they want to do is survive.
So what do these do? Oh, they're dendro.
Delve into death. Hold the line.
Oh my god, Pac-Man! Jesus! Calm down!
Paimon thinks they used up all their strength. They don't seem aggressive anymore. They want to go home.
Yes, it was never their intention to leave the Dendro Dragon.
Is there a way to make them revert to their elemental form? Years of torment is what turned them into their current state. Their external form has become their shackles. It seems only the Fire Seed or Apep's Heart of Oasis can save them. But it'll be risky if we use the Fire Seed again.
Correct. We cannot use the fire seed again.
Everyone goes home, not just us. This is becoming quite the dilemma. Let me think for a second. It's fine. Let's use the power of the Fire Seed. I can't bear leaving them in the desert like this. Don't worry, the decision is on me. I'll take responsibility for whatever happens. It won't require much elemental power. I'm just worried that it'll become unstable. But as long as I use my elemental power to stabilize it a little, it shouldn't be a problem. Thank you. Sorry. Stubborn.
Thank you, Lord of Dendro.
Returning home is the most important thing to you. I've come to understand that during our travels. I'm not doing this just to protect you, but also because I hope to use you and your experience and try speaking to Apep again. After all, that giant Dendro Dragon is also your family. Maybe it would listen.
I will stand with you, Lord of Dendro. I will never forget your kindness.
Yes! Thank you. Alright, here it goes.
Family. We will all be able to go home soon.
I mean, I could have just, like, killed them for the same effect.
It's shining now.
Oh, she leveled up!
Endless amounts of knowledge and emotions are moving inside of me. They're all very excited. To imagine such growth could be achieved in such a short period of time.
It's because you're carrying everyone's hopes and dreams.
Yes, finally, we can go home.
This is the last part. Let's go.
This way. Actually, first this way. I do want to get that. Wait, I already got this one? Huh. Well, I'm not going to dwell on that.
Breathtaking.
So I guess we're not going to the giant tornado. It's been a long time since I opened one of these. Just leave her alone. Leave her to her adorable dancing. Oh wait, there's something here. Huh.
Time to go to work.
Okay, you can die.
Hey! Let me scry. Rest
Send
and
this
rebuild.
now.
Oh, that's where that was.
Now you're testing my patience. We'll meet again.
Is it below? Oh no, another one. But where? There it is. Such a cool desert. Ah.
I see everything. Shadows of fate, written in the stars. Allow me. Follow my strength. Dance with the waves. Hey. Yeah.
Okay, so just go that way. Oh, this way. Oh, cave.
Everyone hold hands. Delve into depth. Rest and rebuild. Positions. Yeah.
Still haven't fixed that. Just always prioritize loot. Is that hard, MiHoYo? I'll just go by those. Ooh, oh, whoa. We can't go any further? What?
Yeah, who knows what's inside that cave? Our goal is not only to find the dragon, but to also enter the world inside of it. That will be impossible if we can't get it to cooperate with us. But how are we gonna do that? It doesn't seem to want to help at all. I'll see what I can do. Pep, I know we don't see eye to eye, and that we have a very different understanding of the world and its orders. However, we are both born of elemental power, and both suffered the torment of forbidden knowledge. We are not that different. And right now, we share a common enemy. We should not let our differences get in the way.
We're not that different, you and I.
Wonder if the Dendro Dragon's even willing to listen. I don't care about what you believe in, who you hate, or what you've done in the name of hatred. Nor do I expect you to be grateful. I'm here to save both you and your people. My people. They've been searching for a way to save you ever since they left their homeland. They yearn for a chance to return home. And now that everything is over, all the hatred that you harbor has lost its meaning. Rather than continuing to fight, you should consider the life you've produced.
No response.
Your eagerness to survive means that you haven't given up on that world yet. If you claim to know so much more than I, then why don't you truly think about why you want to survive? And why you're so vengeful?
Bye, Paimon. It's been nice knowing you.
Please keep everyone safe. And send us to the homeland. Nahida, where are we? Huh? And what about the traveler?
Wait, we're set. What? This is different.
I was only able to ensure that we made it here safely. It's possible we arrived at different locations.
So Paimon's been separated from us once again.
Well, then let's go have a look up ahead. Paimon's feeling really worried. Yep, let's go. I wouldn't worry too much. The traveler's no pushover. Paimon knows that. It's just that Paimon isn't used to not having the traveler around. Let's hurry. He might be just up ahead.
So we're Nahida right now. Is it my Nahida? It's a very interesting look. Looks like a boss arena. Oh, wait, what was this? Uh-oh. Can't get out now.
What's that? That should be the heart of Oasis. All we need to do is light it with the fire seed, and it'll restore a pep with elemental power. The damage it suffered internally will also slowly begin to heal. Then let's hurry and light it! We still need to find the traveler! Alright, hang on.
I feel like it's not going to be that easy. We're clearly in a boss arena.
Wait! The fire seed! What happened? It shattered. It was even more unstable than I expected.
Well, you did warn us.
But why? We barely used it! I'm not sure. Perhaps the fire seed was only capable of protecting one person? But if I didn't use its power on everyone, there's no way of knowing where you could have been sucked into. And even if that's the case, there's no reason for it to simply shatter, unless... Unless what? Unless I was already in a weakened state when I created this fire seed. Which would be when we had first saved the desert. Oh no. Wait, let's put that aside for a moment. If the fire seed has shattered, wouldn't that mean we came all this way for nothing? Oh, do you know what we should do now, Nahida? Oh, come on, Paimon, think! Don't worry, Paimon. This is my responsibility. fire seed is technically just a ball of highly concentrated elemental power. Although my elemental power is slightly different than that of elemental life forms, I gained a better understanding of it when I turned into a fungus. So, all I have to do is imitate that power, while adding some of my own. And I'll be able to do what the fire seed was supposed to.
You're gonna become the fire seed?
Yes. It'll take a lot of power from me, but it still won't be anything compared to when I was in the desert. I might, however, become even smaller.
I doubt that. There's no smaller model. Unless you count Paimon.
What happens if you keep getting smaller?
I'll become a blade of grass or a twig. Basically, I'll return to how I was first born.
No!
I will be able to unleash power beyond my limits if I can reverse the process of growth.
But you'll lose everything. You'll not only lose your appearance, but you'll lose your emotions, memories, and who knows what else?
That's all right. None of that matters compared to the dangers that the Pep is facing right now.
Matters to me. Well, I'm not here.
No, wait! There has to be another way. Besides, what will Sumeru do if you turn into a twig?
Maybe you and the Traveler can plant me in the soil of Sumeru once it is all over. I can still communicate with the world through the forest. It's just that you won't be able to see me for some time.
You can't be serious. If the Traveler were here, he definitely wouldn't let you go through with it. If we knew this was how you were going to take responsibility, then we never would have agreed in the first place.
I'm sorry, Paimon, but we're out of options. Not all eagles who have fallen to the ground can soar in the sky once again. But if no risks are taken, then the eagle will be grounded forever.
No. Please, no, Nahida.
Oh no, it's a cutscene. Oh!
The fire seed shattered, and Nahida's,
I know. A sacrifice must be made, but not by the Lord of Dendro. We've all grown on this long journey. If the purpose of that growth was to return home, then our wishes have come true. Would you lend us your power?
You knew it would come to this. All the knowledge, language, and emotions that you have learned will be reverted into pure elemental energy. In your new homeland, nothing of who you were will remain. You won't be remembered by anyone. Is that truly the return you've always dreamed of?
Lord of Dendro, don't be sad. This is not your home. We go home. Lord of Dendro should also go home.
Dang it, this is making me emotional. How does Nahida always do this?
Hear us, please. Feel our heartfelt desires. Awaken!
Well, that's sudden. I go from crying to fighting a boss.
To imagine such growth could be achieved in such a short time.
It changed my,
Burying everyone's hopes and dreams.
why am I suddenly fighting something?
I see everything. Allow me. Shadows of fate. Grow, grow, grow.
Oh wow, this is getting dangerous.
Rust and rebuild. Billowing surge. Hey! Delved into destiny, written in the stars. This may hurt a little.
Thank you for protecting me with your elemental power. Goodbye. We may never meet again. I will wait for her no matter how long it takes. This is the agreement we made.
Dance with the waves! Everyone hold hands! Decided by destiny. Positions. Allow me. Covenant of the deep.
There's gonna be a second phase based on what we saw in the trailer. I feel Nahida is probably not going to do much damage against this.
I learned a wonderful way. It's more than right. It will be your next.
Oh, too late. That's upsetting. Oh man, all my things are messed up.
Decided by destiny. Billowing surge.
Oh, it's there. No, 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 no. There we go.
Let me scribe. That here. Rest and rebuild. Everyone hold hands. Hey, can you hear Paimon? Say something.
So why were we fighting that?
You fungi said that your form didn't matter, right? And let us know that you're all right.
Their knowledge, memories, and emotions have been reverted to elemental power and released. They are no longer able to respond to you. The guardians that have accompanied me for countless eras have also transformed into my elemental power. Just as they did. They will be born once again now that they're one. There's nothing to be sad about.
But that's different. They won't
Paimon, we will never understand it, and it will never understand us. That's how it's destined to be. But as long as you can be healthy again, then nothing else matters to me, Apep. Samara will be free from threat as long as your health is maintained.
I thought that my rage would be kindled once my power returned to me. However, what I feel now is a feeling that has long eluded me. The feeling of peace.
The forbidden knowledge influenced you ever since you were contaminated, greatly amplifying your hatred and rage.
Yes, there's no denying that. Although my hatred for that usurper from beyond the heavens still stirs deep within me.
Beyond the heavens.
Destroying you and your people serves me no purpose.
Is she talking about Lumine?
Be that as it may, my position still stands, and I will have nothing to do with you. When you inevitably perish due to your ever-expanding curiosity, I will still sneer and mock you in my heart.
Mean?
Sheesh, who can put up with you?
I respect your decision, and with time, I will prove to you that we will not repeat our mistakes. Before you begin resting, there is one last thing I would like to know. How did you become affected by forbidden knowledge?
It's a long story. We all once believed in the distant past that only forbidden knowledge could give us enough power to defeat the heavenly principles. The Dragon King acquired the power of darkness from outside of this world, and led us in a fight against the order established by the Outsiders.
Dragon King?
So outsiders establish the order?
An unimaginable war took place into that, causing destruction on an unprecedented scale. The world itself was on the verge of collapse. In war, the victor would inherit the right to shape the world, while the losers must turn into ash.
Wait, that sounds really familiar. Who said that? That sounds so familiar. I swear I've heard that in this game before.
But I didn't give up on searching for a way to turn the tides, even after the death of the Dragon King. As I attempted to collect more forbidden knowledge from the corners of the world, as it was on the verge of collapse, I was stopped by the giant spike that fell from the sky. Sand dunes arose where there was only forest. And it was as if even Sumeru itself was trying to tell me that the era of the dragons was over.
But you still didn't give up, did you? Because of Amun Al-Ahmar.
Oh. So that's just his third name, I guess.
Yes. Al-Ahmar eventually obtained this power with the help of Nabu Malikata.
Why not just say the goddess of flowers? You said it, you called her that before. Ugh.
His ambitions continued to grow, and he planned to establish a powerful kingdom in my domain. Although I didn't think much of him, I allowed his actions under one condition. The condition was that after his death, all the knowledge he came to accumulate would belong to me. At that time, I still harbored deep regrets. By the time the Dragon King finally returned, the world had irrevocably changed. Some of the dragons have grown close to your kind, and have forgotten all about our hatred from when the world was taken from us. And some died, leaving behind nothing but their bones. While others chose to flee after experiencing pain and agony. But for me, the scales and will of the Dragon King still shine bright in my heart. Even to this day, I will follow it until the end of my time.
You really are insane.
When Al-Ahmar's proud kingdom collapsed, I swallowed him whole as I agreed, and absorbed his elemental power. However, what I gained was no benefit. No. I gained the Apocalypse. I used up all my strength just trying to keep the pain under control. I had no energy to analyze the knowledge he had accumulated. But even then, I still believe that his insanity was far greater than that of my own.
So that's how the apocalypse started.
She ate him.
I admit that I fell for his trap. I was like a final failsafe in his plan. Tiny Booer, and the rest of you, continue forward. I shall keep a watchful eye. How far will a life so dear and precious to the heavenly principles be able to go? I wonder.
So, huh.
Hey, looks like we've been sent back out. Still in one piece, too.
So the heavenly principles like Nahida? Is that what I'm getting from that?
The dragon will need to rest for a very long time before it is fully healthy again. It's not as ruthless as it was before. Curing the dragon of its illness has seemingly made it more open to reason.
Nobody's in a good mood when they're feeling sick. Even though we accomplished something really important, Paimon still doesn't feel happy for some reason.
Indeed. Although they'll still have the chance to be born again, they've lost their memories of their journey and their feelings for their homeland. Each opportunity for growth is unique in its own way. Perhaps the immense power we released was the pouring out of all these irreplaceable emotions that had built up over time.
I still think that one of the most like tragic abilities is to like use your memories as energy, because that's just killing a part of yourself each time.
Can you really call a place with no family your home?
Family. Right! The hydrofungus left behind its family. Those two fungi might be waiting for it to return.
Oh, yeah. Let's hurry and go take a look. Huh. How are we going to explain all the complicated things that happened?
Can I go close to that?
Breathtaking.
You can't make an opening like this and expect us not to want to know! No! How could you? It's literally an invisible wall. No! Yeah, I still have this to explore. And there's two, huh? Alright, let's go back. Guess the exploration of that area will have to wait for some other time.
all this time? We're back. I'm sorry. I really am. But it's gone home and won't be able to return for a very long time. Don't be sad. It did it to protect you. Your happiness is more important to it than anything else in the world. It's said that Noor is its most important family member. That's your name, isn't it? Oh. This is wonderful. So it has left traces of itself after all. They will definitely meet again, someday.
That was a pretty great quest. This one doesn't get a name. Well, that's it. Sumeru continues to impress with its stories. Quite enjoyed that. Got some emotions out of me. But this is the end. I hope you enjoyed me playing through that story quest. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye.